Hello, I'm Freek van Endel, and as you can see, I'm in the car. If you're asking why, it's because I'm coming back from winter sport. I don't like sitting in this car because we have a traffic jam. It's going on for now for about an hour or so. I don't like that. But however, I'm gonna talk about a book from J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I'm in the car with my dad, my mom, my sister and my brother. And the reason I chose this book was that I had a little talk with my English teacher, Miss Berg, and she said it wasn't really hard to read. Because I'm not that good at reading, so it is nice that this book wasn't too hard. So while we're still in the traffic jam, I'll explain to you my second reason I chose this book. It was because I like Harry Potter movies, but I never have read a book about Harry Potter. And this book was in such a nice format that I thought, why not? Let's try it. The format of this book is a play. With every line in the book, there's a name from the person who is saying that line in the play. In 2013, J.K. Rowling announced that a play of Harry Potter was being written. Then, in June 2015, she announced the title of the book, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. The same day, she also announced that the premiere of the play was meant to be in the summer of 2016. The announcement of the three main actors in the play was done on December 2015. In October that same year, she also announced that Harry Potter will be 19 years older than in the last Harry Potter book. Now a short summary of the book. The book starts off with Harry, Ron and Hermione's children going off to Hogwarts. Albus makes friends with Scorpius Malfoy, and he is also sorted into Slytherin. Rose is sorted into Gryffindor and becomes popular, thus widening the distance between her and Albus. Draco Malfoy is spread with the rumors that Voldemort used a time turner to impregnate his wife Astoria to give birth to Scorpius. He asked for a statement that all time turners have all been destroyed. Amos Diggory also wants Harry Potter to go back into time to the Triwizard Tournament and save Cedric. Harry and Albus argue about Albus' difficulties at school, and Harry says he sometimes wishes Albus wasn't his son. Harry's car begins to hurt for the first time in 19 years. Albus offers to help Diggory by using a time turner to go back into time to stop Cedric's death. They steal a time turner and sabotage Cedric in the first round of the Triwizard Tournament. Harry and Draco discover Albus and Scorpius outside Hogwarts, when they are transported back to the present as time turner has a 5-minute limit. Harry tells Albus to keep away from Scorpius as a result. The next day, there are many changes. Ron is married to Padma Patil, and Hermione is a teacher at Hogwarts, and Albus is in Gryffindor. They go back into time to sabotage Cedric's second round. Scorpius can't find Albus and is informed by Headmaster Umbridge that Harry Potter was killed during a failed coup on the school at the Battle of Hogwarts. Scorpius goes to Severus Snape, who is still alive in this reality, to ask for help. Scorpius explains that Harry Potter is alive and Voldemort is dead. In other words, in another world, they used the time turner to go back to the Triwizard Tournament, and Albus is prevented from casting his spell on Cedric. When they return, demonstrators arrive and suck out Hermione and Ron's souls. Snape is also killed. Scorpius goes back in time and finds Albus alive. Scorpius wants to destroy the time turner. They hand it into Delphine, but realize she is from a family of Death Eaters. Delphine wants Albus to travel into time to make Voldemort ruler by humiliating Cedric or she will keep Scorpius. She takes him back in time, but is struck by Cedric, who thinks is a part of the tournament. Delphi, Albus, and Scorpius pick up the time turner and Delphi destroys it. They stop at an unknown period. They see a prophecy which indicates that Voldemort had a daughter. Albus and Scorpius discover that have been transported to the day that Harry's parents died. Delphi aims to stop Voldemort from putting part of his soul into Harry, and as such, when he and Harry fought, the curse will not be rebounded. Albus and Scorpius send a message to Harry in the present with the date of the period they are at. Harry, Ginny, Draco, Ron, and Hermione travel into time to the date. Harry transfigures into Voldemort. Delphi explains to him that she is the child of an affair between Voldemort and Bellatrix Lestrange. The transfiguration begins to fade and Delphi realizes it is Harry. Albus helps his father to beat Delphi. They then hear the real Voldemort arrive to kill Harry's parents and cannot intervene or risk changing the future. Harry watches his parents being murdered. I'm gonna go over the top 5 quotes from the book and if I would recommend the book to you or not. Let's start with if I would recommend the book. I would highly recommend the book because it was a very nice story, like Harry Potter is always. You can expect the high standards of Harry Potter for this book, just like any other Harry Potter book. There were nice plot twists, nice quotes, nice story in general. I think it's even such a nice book that the play that is gonna be played through all of Great Britain and all other countries is gonna be even better than the book, because all the pictures that you have in your head maybe are not true in the real story. As an example, Hermione is in the play black. There was a lot of controversy about that, and I told you that already. But it may be a nice twist to the story. I don't know, you should judge it for yourself. So my starring for this book is 4.5 stars, because I really enjoyed it and it wasn't even hard to read in English. Now for the last segment of this video series, I'm gonna go over the top 5 quotes of the book in my perspective. 1. A quote from Albus Potter to his father, Harry. The quote starts now. So what would you like me to do? Magic myself popular? Conjure myself into a new house? Transfigure myself into a better student? Just cast a spell, that, and change me into what you want me to be, okay? It'll work better for the both of us. I think this is a very nice quote because it is so common that Harry Potter doesn't want to use magic, but he can use it to make something better. And that's the dilemma that this book is all about. It's from Draco Malfoy to Harry, Ron, and Hermione. You, the 3 of you. You shown you know. You liked each other. You had fun. I envied you those friendships more than anything else. I just think that's a very nice quote because Draco always used to be their enemy, but now they started to love each other. Quote 3. It's from Albus Potter. I know what it is to be despair. That's a very nice quote because Harry Potter also in the beginning didn't used to quite fit in. And Albus has the same thing, but in more bigger issues he has because he needs to live up to his father's expectations and the expectations especially other students have because they know he is the son of the best wizard there ever was, Harry Potter. Quote 4. Albus Potter, as the Hogwarts students laugh at him. I didn't choose, you know that? I didn't choose to be his son. This is again a nice dilemma that Albus needs to face every day. He didn't choose, he was the son of Harry Potter. So he is trying to explain to the other students that it's very hard if your father is a famous wizard, because you never can live up to them. Now, for my last quote of the book. This is one from Harry Potter to Ginny, his wife. The quote starts now. The boy who lived. How many people have to die for the boy who lived? That is a very nice quote, because he is talking about himself here. Harry Potter is also called the boy who lived. And I think it's just such a nice quote because he knows that so many people have died for him to let him live. And he is feeling sorry about all the boys and girls that have died for him, but he can't do anything about it. If he turns back time, literally, he will change things and then he will still die. So he can't do much else for him to be good. Thank you. I hope this was a nice movie and I hope you enjoyed it. Doei doei!